Alright, so far so good. Hit the button to see what happens. What's going on, everybody, and welcome to Drop Top Performance. You're probably coming off the last video watching this one about the nitrous build. That would be part one. This would be part two. This is when I'm going to start doing my purge. Jesus, I was literally doing it and then I couldn't think of the word. I was like, oh, I'll prolong the so that they think that I'm just, but in reality I was trying to figure out what the word was, which is purge. Well, that's ran its course, so let's go ahead and talk about what we got here. So while I was in Mississippi, I stopped by BB&T Racing and grabbed a X Series Nitrous Outlet purge system for the car for like 120 bucks. If you guys don't know what a purge system is, pretty much what it does is it purges the nitrous and it clears out the lines of any debris and or air that has been caught in the lines. So you gotta think about it like this, right? So your line goes from here and it goes all the way around the car, kind of like the movies in Fast and Furious, and then it goes to your bottle. Well, technically it goes from your bottle to, you get what I'm saying, you know what I'm talking about. So in time, air can accumulate, and let's just say if you don't have a purge system and you are activating your nitrous right off the hit, you will have a period of time where you're only going to be adding fuel and no nitrous, which is going to flood, and you're not going to run very good. You're pretty much, it's going to improve your 60-foot time. It's going to take all the air out of the system. So as soon as you smack that button, or your trigger window switch or throttle position trigger micro switch, whatever you use to activate your nitrous, it's an immediate hit. It's not a delayed hit because of air in the lines possibly. So it's just safer for the system, and also it allows you to make two little clouds, like I'm talking about. I'm going to show you exactly how I'm going to be doing that. So let me give you guys a general idea of how this works. So you have a push button, which I will get in the car and show you, that sits right here. So while you're on the line waiting to go, you'll which will get all the air out of the line, and then you'll be ready to go. So what we need to do is we need to wire the things up. You have a relay, which comes with the kit. See it? It's right there. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's not too difficult. It's not too hard. And you have a solenoid. This solenoid only controls your nitrous. It's a little baby solenoid. As you can see, it's not the biggest. And what it's going to do is it's going to go before the nitrous solenoid. Something along the lines of that. Really hoping it clears. I think it will. If not, I'll just rotate it a little bit counterclockwise. No big deal. So it'll sit here. It'll have a fitting that goes here. And then in the middle of the fitting, you will have a line which will, I'll show you what that does. It's pretty nifty. What it do though, is it blocks off your nitrous line to the solenoid, and then connects to the other solenoid. So in between you'll have this little hole, I don't know if you see it, and what will go here is this brake line. Well, it's not a brake line, but it's essentially a brake line, which has no flared end, so you can kind of create, bend, do what you need to do with it. So my thought is, and this is what I want to do with the car. Pretty original. It's literally what everybody else does. But just because the given materials that I have, it's about, I don't know, a foot of brake line that I can use. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bend it out, come out, and then probably shoot up from here somewhere, like so it goes straight up into the air. because that's literally what everybody else does. I wanted to make it to where I could like shoot it out of the ram air hood. That would be cool, but I don't have enough, and I really don't like the idea of possibly, as I'm purging, it's going into my throttle body and possibly have a nitrous backfire, which could blow my intake. And I really don't blow the wheels on my intake. I really don't want to do that. So let's get started. Let's do this thing. All right, guys. So I didn't video record everything, mainly because I kind of got in a groove, listening to Blink 182, and just kind of started getting it done. So let me kind of show you what we're dealing with here. I did have to kind of finagle the solenoid a little bit to fit the way that I wanted it to, which is fine because, sorry, I was turning off the music, because it works out pretty good actually. So I'm gonna spin you guys around real quick, see what you're working with here. As you can see, I got the line ran coming straight up top. Real original, I know, but hey, it works, and that's all that matters. Well, at least I think it works. In theory, it works. I haven't tested it out yet. I don't even have it wired up yet. But instead of the solenoid, if I can get this light to sit still, instead of the solenoid here being on the outside where I can't get to my oil fill or anything crazy like that, and in the way and possibly keeping it from closing the hood, I put it on the back side and tilted it down so you can see that I have clearance, which is nice. And I already went ahead and tested out the clearance for my purge nozzle. So next thing we gotta do is wire up a ground, which I'm not really sure how I want to do that yet, because I'd like to have everything, all the wires consolidated when it comes to grounds, because I don't know, weird, and I don't even know if that's a good thing to do. It's just something that seems nice to me. So what I'll probably do is I'll wind up grounding it to here, and then this is going to be my power. Well, these are for the other solenoid. This is going to be my power wire that'll go to my purge button on the console. And then what I'm going to do here in a minute is power on the car, hook up the bottle, and then purge and see if it works. Hopefully it works. If it doesn't, well, boo, I got to figure something out. If it does, then woo, yay, video complete, and y'all don't have to watch me talk about bullcrap all the rest of the night. So let's get this wiring done and see if we can purge a little bit. All right, guys, so I got everything wired up. So now all we can do is turn the bottle on and test and see if this thing works. So I'm gonna flip the screen around, put the keys in the ignition, if I can find them. All right, so far so good. Hit the button to see what happens. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, nice. Nice. As you can tell, it works. So I'm not gonna waste any more nitrous because it's like $5 or $6 a gallon, and I don't plan on wasting it all on just purging the heck out of it right now. So I've thought about putting up like a little LED light, so whenever it goes up, kind of like Chuck Snyder's car. He's a family friend of ours. He passed away about a year ago. He had a really badass 55 Chevy. It was black with flames. He was on this. It was on Street Outlaws. The car actually got bought by JJ the Boss, and he would have purple LEDs. So whenever he purged the nitrous, the LEDs would go on, and the nitrous in the air would turn purple. So if that's something you guys would like to see, let me know down in the comments below, and also what color. As far as the rest of this thing goes, baby, it is good. It is ready to roll. The only things I have left is to actually wire up the solenoids, my two auxiliary, not celery. Where am I getting that? Auxiliary whatever. For the nitrous, the arm and nitrous, and then the other one is gonna be for my 2-step. So should be pretty cool. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and head down, click the subscribe button, like, give me a comment, share my stuff, because you know your boy is trying to grow. He's you know, he's not the best content creator. There's a lot better out there, but hey, I'm doing the best I can, okay? And it's fun and I enjoy it, and that's all that matters. It's a good pastime for me. And as always, guys, have a great night. Thanks for watching. I'll check you later.